Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Janelle Brown, a TLC star, has discovered new sister wives. Will she get married again? Janelle has consistently advocated for polygamy. She was comfortable with the scenario, even when the other wives grumbled about the many family. She disclosed that when Kody was away, she had her own room and time to organize her activities. Therefore, she found the plural arrangement to be very effective. She was open to being married again and engaging in polygamy even after she and her ex-husband separated. The diva appears to have found new sister wives. Is she getting married again? Janelle said a few days ago that she is at last prepared to give love another opportunity. She believes she is ready now, but it took her a long time to recover and think back on her trip. The diva recently disclosed that she has discovered her people on social media, where she is also quite active. She also discusses how, free of Kody and the turmoil, she is letting go of old relationships and establishing new ones. Sister wives, is the friendship between Christine and Janelle waning? Janelle Brown and Christine Brown Woolley used to be great friends and couldn't be separated. They're drifting away now. Distance has begun to change their connection after decades of a strong emotional and rational bond. Christine stayed in Utah, but Janelle moved to North Carolina to start over. Living apart has caused them to develop distinct social groups, even if they still see each other. Janelle frequently celebrates birthdays and road trips with new acquaintances, sharing happy times. Christine spends time with her hubby in the interim. Their changing ways of living raise the possibility that their once unwavering bond is gradually eroding. Janelle Brown's new sister wives come together. All of Kody's wives went on with their lives when they divorced him. Janelle chose a different path while they concentrated on their private life. She wanted to get back in touch with her children on a deeper level, so she moved closer to them. But instead, she focused on mending and put love last. Now, though, she has discovered her sister wives. Is she getting married again? It's not as easy as you might assume, though. Even though Janelle is more receptive to love opportunities, she hasn't yet discovered the one. How is she locating sister wives, then? Her current social media activity suggests that she is experiencing and enjoying real female companionship for the first time in her life. Furthermore, it is purely friendship rather than romantic or relationship bound. Janelle shares pictures of her new pals on social media all the time. Janelle is now living life to the fullest by taking advantage of road trips, vacations, and birthday celebrations. She even posted a brand new picture of herself wearing matching t-shirts with her friends Christina and Angela. As they posed for the camera, they were all beaming with joy. The women went over and above to make Janelle feel special, including celebrating her birthday. The sister wives star expressed her gratitude to them and made it obvious how much she cherishes their relationship. She is working on her own objectives while growing her business at the same time. Janelle is a true inspiration to any women who are afraid to take risks due to their age. Janelle Brown's polygamist past, a recap of her views on plural marriage. From the early days of Sister Wives, it was clear that Janelle approached plural marriage differently from Kody's other wives. Unlike Mary or Christine, Janelle seemed more comfortable with the structure. She appreciated the independence it afforded her and spoke openly about the benefits, like having her own space, time to pursue her interests, and the ability to maintain emotional balance without being overly enmeshed in drama. Janelle joined the Brown family in 1993 as the second wife. With 6 children to raise and a busy schedule, she often kept a low profile on the show, focusing on work and household management. While others complained about inequality or jealousy, Janelle was often the stabilizing force. Even as cracks appeared in the Brown family's foundation, especially after Kody's legal marriage to Robyn and the ensuing favoritism, it took a long time for Janelle to consider separation. Ultimately, Janelle parted ways with Kody not because she stopped believing in plural marriage but because she realized the relationship no longer served her or brought peace. She didn't leave the concept of polygamy with bitterness. Instead, she left with dignity, saying she remained open to love and even the idea of plural marriage under the right circumstances. Healing after heartache, Janelle's quiet journey to reclaim herself. Post-divorce, Janelle didn't immediately jump into the dating scene or make bold declarations about finding love again. Instead, she retreated, though not in a way that suggested defeat. Rather, she embraced healing. Her focus shifted to her children, particularly her sons, and she grew more invested in self-care, personal development, and professional goals. Fans noticed the shift. From subtle changes in her appearance, like a fresh glow in her makeup-free selfies, to bolder moves such as promoting detox programs and sharing her wellness journey, Janelle was no longer the woman silently standing in the shadows of polygamy. She began carving a life of her own, away from the Brown family drama and into a world she controlled. During this time, Janelle also made a major life move. She left Arizona and relocated to North Carolina, where she could be closer to some of her adult children, including Maddie. This geographical separation from the rest of the Brown clan, especially from her once best friend Christine, signaled a new era in her life. She wasn't just moving locations, she was moving forward. Sister wives, is the bond between Christine and Janelle fading? One of the most beloved dynamics in the Sister Wives universe was the deep, genuine friendship between Christine and Janelle. These two women bonded over shared struggles, laughter, and a mutual understanding of life under Kody Brown's rule. As Mary and Robin often stood on the opposite ends of emotional energy, Janelle and Christine forged their own path, supporting each other through thick and thin. However, fans have begun to notice a shift. With Christine now happily married to David Woolley and residing in Utah, and Janelle building her new life in North Carolina, physical distance has translated into emotional distance. They still connect, there are visits, shared memories, and Instagram likes, but the daily intimacy and constant support they once offered each other seems to be fading. Christine now spends more time in married bliss with David, while Janelle appears to be developing a completely different kind of companionship, one that doesn't revolve around the Sister Wives brand or history, but one rooted in new beginnings. Fans can't help but ask, has the chapter of Christine and Janelle against the world come to an end? Janelle Brown's new Sister Wives, but it's not what you think. When Janelle recently declared that she had found her people, fans assumed she was hinting at a new romantic relationship, or perhaps even a return to polygamy. But as she began to post photos of herself with a group of vibrant, joyful women, smiling on road trips, wearing matching shirts, and celebrating birthdays, it became clear, these weren't sister wives in the traditional sense. These were friends. Chosen family. Her new tribe. Two of the most notable women in these photos are Christina and Angela, women who have shown up repeatedly in Janelle's social media posts. Whether they're attending community events, hiking, or just enjoying lunch dates, their presence seems to bring Janelle genuine joy. In one heartfelt post, Janelle shared that these women made her birthday one of the best she's ever had. They surprised her with coordinated outfits, thoughtful gifts, and laughter-filled memories. The glow on Janelle's face in these images is unmistakable. This is a woman who feels loved, celebrated, and valued. No drama. No jealousy. Just joy. Is Janelle Brown remarrying? Her own words on love and the future. While Janelle hasn't made any public announcements about entering a new relationship, she has dropped hints that love may be back on her radar. In a recent interview, she acknowledged that while her focus for the last few years has been on healing and reconnecting with herself, she is now open to romantic possibilities again. "I think I needed that time," she said. "But I also think that I'm ready to welcome something, or someone, new into my life. We'll see." This honest but cautious tone reflects Janelle's nature. She's never been one to chase after attention or make grand pronouncements for ratings. Instead, she leads with authenticity. If she does remarry, it will likely be someone who respects her independence, supports her career goals, and perhaps even shares her spiritual values. Whether this future includes polygamy is uncertain. While she remains open to the idea, it's clear that she's also learned the hard lessons of living in a flawed version of plural marriage. If she ever chooses that path again, it will be on her terms, not Kody's. Janelle's new life, businesswoman, mother, friend. Janelle is not just rebuilding her personal life, she's building an empire. Her wellness business, detox programs, and social media presence have turned her into an inspirational figure for many middle-aged women looking to reclaim their identity. From posting weight loss updates to sharing candid insights into grief, motherhood, and self-care, Janelle is redefining what it means to start over at 50+. She frequently posts about farm life, healthy living, travel, and quality time with her kids. Her daughter Maddie, especially, has become a central figure in her life as they co-parent and support one another. Janelle is also vocal about social issues and is often seen encouraging women to support each other in authentic ways. Her newfound community of female friends reflects a healthy model of sisterhood, one that doesn't require a shared husband or religious covenant to be strong. Conclusion: a new kind of sister wife. Janelle Brown may not be walking down the aisle anytime soon, and there's no new husband, or husbands, on the horizon. But in a much more profound way, she has found her new sister wives. They don't live in a cul-de-sac. They don't report to a shared husband. But they show up. They celebrate her. They make her laugh. And most importantly, they walk beside her as equals, free from the emotional weight of Kody Brown's leadership and the expectations of polygamy. This new phase of Janelle's life isn't just about rebounding from a failed marriage. It's about redefining what it means to be a woman, a mother, a friend, and a spiritual seeker outside of the traditional mold she once accepted. So, is Janelle remarrying? Maybe. But more importantly, she is recommitting to herself, embracing a sisterhood of choice over obligation, and showing us all that life after divorce can be even more fulfilling than the marriage that came before it. Mykelti Brown of Sister Wives is under fire for taking advantage of her daughter, Pick. Mykelti Brown is frequently under fire. Mykelti Brown frequently faces criticism. Tony Padron is her spouse. The two just gave birth to twins. They had only had one child when the twins were born, so this was a significant upheaval in their lives. Fans frequently criticized them for their appearance or the state of their house. But after the twins were delivered, most of the women came to Mykelti's aid. They did not mind at all sleeping in a closet in order to assist. Most of them get along well with Mykelti, and fans adore that. But right now, Mykelti is receiving a lot of backlash on the internet due to her recent posting decision. She is criticized for taking advantage of her daughter in a recent photo. Mykelti Padron is currently being criticized for posting a picture of her daughter in her underwear. Fans quickly informed her that this was unacceptable in the comments section. Mykelti appears to have posted a photo of her daughter wearing only her panties. Parents who are also fans felt that this was incorrect on a number of levels. You might not be able to see anything. Fans are concerned for her daughter's safety, though, because there are many predators on the internet. In any case, Mykelti hasn't removed the post and probably won't. What are your thoughts on this? Do you believe it was incorrect? Comment below with your thoughts. Your opinions on this matter would be greatly appreciated. Before diving into the backlash, it's essential to understand Mykelti's place in the sister wife's legacy. She is the second child of Christine and Kody Brown, one of 18 children in the large polygamist family documented on TLC's hit show. Since her youth, she has grown up in front of cameras, and fans have watched her transition from a quirky teen into a married woman with children of her own. After marrying Tony Padron in 2016, Mykelti's life shifted significantly. She eventually welcomed her first child, Avalon, in 2021, followed by twin sons, Archer and Ace, in 2022. Though not a regular fixture on the show anymore, Mykelti has remained relevant by sharing glimpses of her family life on social media. She also frequently collaborates with her mom Christine, and occasionally with sister Aspen, to promote health products, books, and family-focused content. This public-facing life may not be as intense as her father Kody's continued presence on Sister Wives, but Mykelti is still very much part of the Brown family ecosystem, and that means fans continue to pay close attention to her. Part 2, the post that sparked outrage. The controversy centers around one specific Instagram post. Mykelti shared an image of her young daughter, Avalon, appearing to wear only underwear. Although the post did not show nudity or anything explicitly harmful, many fans immediately responded with criticism. The concerns largely stemmed from two areas. Safety risks. Parents and critics cited fears of child exploitation. With social media constantly targeted by predators and content sometimes ending up in dark corners of the internet, many felt Kody had crossed a line, even if unintentionally. Consent and privacy. The other concern was philosophical, centered around the child's right to privacy. Critics argued that APPLAUD is too young to consent to such an image being shared online.